One of the biggest enemies of motivation is the comparison with others principle, especially when you're comparing yourself with those who are better than you or more successful than you. Things appearing that way only in your mind is the perception of they're successful and I'm not that takes place. It is an assumption you make in order to explain things to yourself. And most of the assumptions we have are either false or counterproductive. You should not try to compare yourself with other people because you have victories in life and your colleagues or other people you're trying to compare with have their own. Their successes or your perception of their successes have nothing to do with who you are and what you will be in the future. We all have those inner demons like self-doubts and fears that are holding us back. Think about this unproductive assumption that they're successful and I'm not as an inner demon who is over your shoulder and trying to convince you to take the wrong path. Because no matter how far you've gone on the wrong path, turn back. In order for you to get out of this feeling of disappointment and feeling of failure as a result of seeing the successes of other people is to focus more on yourself, meaning see what you have personally progressed and accomplished in the past. We all have certain victories in life and we want to reflect on past progress that is going to give us that feeling of significance and boost your motivation to get things done. When you compare yourself with someone who is better than you, of course you're going to feel bad. We all have those different and unique strengths other people do not possess. Find your strengths and focus on them. As soon as you start looking at things that are unfair and how your colleagues are better than you, but you were better than them in the past, and how lucky they've got or how lucky they become, stop for a minute and say to yourself, "Whoa, wait a minute. Let me look at other people who have it worse than me, who are less fortunate than me." As soon as you change that perception, you notice that your emotional and physical state is going to change instantly. So, you want to do those two things. One, write down or think of the people who are less fortunate than you and who've been in a completely desperate situation. Write down their names and how they messed up right now and how you're just beating yourself up for no reason. Second thing, think of any past accomplishments and write them down on a piece of paper. Go through them and read them regularly. Ideally, you want to do those both steps daily for the next 2 or 3 weeks. As soon as you do that, you get out of the ordinary life because by definition, you become what you think about. You may want to visit my blog at doubletimetoday.com, that is doubletimetoday.com, for more good stuff on time management and personal productivity. And by the way, that is not a sales pitch, okay? Because my blog is very informative and I know it's going to help you a lot. But it's up to you to take the time and check it out, right? So, thanks for stopping by.